Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to review the entire Scream cast and their character names. Before I get to it, make sure you guys subscribe if you want tons more true crime, Scream, and horror related content. Visit my website, truecrimenurseryrhymes.com, to check out my book, as well as a bunch of novelty horror and true crime related products. And lastly, check out my Scream fan film here on the channel. It is called Screamish. Now, let's talk about this cast. I'm just going to go down the list, actor, character, and if there's any other information I need to share, I will. So first, of course, we have Neve Campbell, who is playing Sidney Prescott, coming back to Woodsboro. Then we have David Arquette, who's playing Dewey Riley, and Courtney Cox playing Gail Weathers. The three return. Now, from Scream 4, we have Marley Shelton, who's playing Judy Hicks. She was one of the police officers in Scream 4. Very creepy character, so I'm curious where they're going to take her in this film. Then we have Heather Matarazzo. Heather Matarazzo. I don't know how to say your last name, I'm sorry. She is playing Martha Meeks Martin. That is a tongue twister. Martha Meeks was in Scream 3. She is Randy's sister. She showed up with Randy's videotape to share it with Sidney, Gail, and Dewey. And I'm really curious where they're going to go with her. I'm super stoked that she's back. They're probably maybe going to find another videotape of Randy's. Perhaps she's the opening kill. A lot of people are speculating that she will be the opening kill, and her funeral is the reason that Sidney comes back into town. Who knows where we're going to take it, but she's clearly married. She added the Martin onto her last name. People are thinking that she was maybe married to this one character out of the Scream TV series. I don't think they're going to do that. I do not think they're going to tie it all together. The Scream TV series was supposed to live in the same universe as the Scream movies, but that doesn't mean the Scream movies live in the same universe as the TV series, if that makes sense. I don't think they're going to acknowledge anything about the TV series. They're really not related at all. Now, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are playing relatives. People are saying sisters. They could be cousins. I'm assuming they're going to be sisters. Melissa Barrera will be playing Sam Carpenter, while Jenna Ortega will be playing Tara Carpenter. Obviously, this is a callback to John Carpenter, our horror and Halloween guru. We've got Jack Quaid, who's playing Richie Kirsch, and this is going to be Sam, Melissa Barrera's boyfriend, who comes back to Woodsboro with her. I'm also curious what they're going to do with his character. I hope they don't pull another Billy and he's just going to be the killer. We've seen the boyfriend be the killer, and we definitely need something fresh. But other than that, we don't have a lot of information about his character. Moving on, we have Jasmine Savoy Brown. She's playing a character named Mindy. I don't think we have her last name yet, which is interesting. Maybe they're hiding something. Maybe they're holding something back. If they give away her last name, we can make some serious connections. Could she be Mindy Loomis? Could she be Mindy Prescott? Who knows? But obviously we'll find out eventually. But I want to speculate. Let me know who you think she's going to be related to or playing. There's a reason that we don't have her last name yet. Mason Gooding is playing a character, Chad, and on my list here, I don't have his last name either, so this could be another mystery that we need to figure out, or wait till January 2022 to find out the truth. But there is a reason, again, that they're not telling us these characters' last name. All of us that are obsessed with the Scream franchise, we know every character inside and out. Could this be a Chad Becker related to Casey Becker? Could this be a Chad Mocker, Stu's younger brother or sibling? Who knows? But there's a reason, again, we don't have their full names. Which is also exciting because there's going to be some major twists and some major reveals in this film. And the fact that they're not giving us everything, they're clearly giving some first and last names, some hyphenated names, and then just some first names. So there's going to be some big surprises. Fingers crossed. We've got Dylan Minnette, who is playing Wes Hicks. Everyone's going crazy because his last name is Hicks. We have Judy Hicks. Everyone's saying it's her son, but really it could be any relative. It could be her brother. It could be her nephew. It could be her cousin. Who knows? I mean, I'm hoping they live together. I'm hoping that they have a tight relationship. I'm hoping we see how this all plays out. I'm hoping this weaves into our new story and brings a little bit more depth to Judy Hicks's character. And Wes is obviously a tribute to the creator of the Scream franchise, Wes Craven, who unfortunately we all know has passed away and will not be involved in this film, but they're really trying to do it some justice and pay homage to Wes Craven, and so I think that's really nice that they gave his name to one of these main characters. I think it would also be cool if he ended up being Ghostface, because like that would be wonderful. We would never expect Ghostface to be a character that is a tribute to Wes Craven, so why not make him a crazy killer? Wes Craven is a master of horror, and I think a perfect way to pay homage is to have him be the killer. Kyle Grellner is playing a character named Vince. No last name. He looks a lot like Billy Loomis, so people are thinking Loomis brother, Loomis cousin, Loomis something or other, and I mean, I'm here for it. We don't know where Billy Loomis's mother disappeared to, and she could have very well went off and had another child with somebody else, or there could have already been a baby Billy. Perhaps this is Billy's love child. Maybe Judy Hicks and Billy in high school had a little thing. Judy Hicks got pregnant, gave birth to Vince, and then maybe gave him up for adoption or kept him in hiding. I don't know, but we've got a Vince. Sona Ammar is playing Liv Mackenzie, and I've seen a lot of people talking about her character name. Liv, I'm assuming, is a callback to Liv Schreiber, who was in Scream 1, 2, and 3. I think he was in Scream 1, very briefly. Maybe just like a news sequence or something. And the last name Mackenzie, again, could just be a little tribute to, in the very first Scream, when Casey Becker's dad or mother and father find her dead, he says, "Drive to the Mackenzies." And Mackenzie's is a name of one of the neighbors, I believe. I'm thinking Nightmare on Elm Street. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Nightmare on Elm Street. If I'm wrong, I'm sure you guys will let me know. Maybe she is the neighbor of Casey Becker. Maybe she lives down the street. Maybe this is going to be a flashback sequence. Could Billy and Stu have gone to the Mackenzies first and killed the Mackenzies to practice before they went to kill Casey Becker? I mean, that would be interesting, but I'm curious to see how that last name then again ties into this film. I don't think they would just use that last name again just for shits and giggles. I think there's definitely a reason, and they're being very deliberate about picking these character names. And finally, we have Reggie Conquest, who's playing Deputy Farney. We've got another deputy character, and I'm really hoping they don't just kill him off this time. They used the police officers in Scream 4 to just be kind of like disposable characters so that they could have a few extra kills. And while I wasn't like mad about it, I wanted to see more character development. Like, we learned to love Dewey in the first Scream, and he was supposed to die in the first Scream. He was not supposed to come back. So I want to love these characters again. I want to learn more about these characters, and then you can kill them and take them away once we've learned to love them. There's also another character that was revealed. I can't remember what the character name is, but she is going to be playing a love interest for Jenna Ortega's character. So we have our first LGBTQ character in the Scream franchise, which I think is wonderful to switch it up. I just hope they don't do it in a way that's like so blatant and in your face that they're like, oh, we have to have a gay character or a bi character or a trans character or whatever. Just, do it like you would a normal character. Just don't overdo the gay aspect of it just because you simply have to put it into the script, you feel. But I think this will be fun and refreshing. I really hope that relationship has nothing to do with who Ghostface is. I think that's very typical and expected that, some LGBTQ love affairs going on and they can't be in love, so she's going to go Ghostface on everybody's ass. I'm just like, please don't do that. That's played out. Let me know your thoughts on how these characters are going to weave into the story. If you have any theories in regards to these last names or lack thereof, please comment below and let's get this conversation going. Scream 5 has wrapped filming and we're going to need to chat in order to get some more news or some more theories or some more details going, because I think everything is going to be locked up pretty tight until we get some sort of teaser or promo image or trailer. Again, subscribe, like, comment, tick that bell button so you know when I post something new, and until next time, I'll be back.